mentioned, obviously, talking to Andy about the EGM. I know over the years there's been kind of, well, farcical AGMs and meetings.
Gazebo.
The gazebo, and what was the one as well inside Ibrox with the, everyone was sat miles away. This one feels different, obviously. This does feel like, I said to Andy, kind of tongue-in-cheek, but the dawn of a new era.
Yeah, well, there's a little bit of showbiz attached to this one, isn't there? The Rangers fans, Dan, I said it repeatedly over the course of last season. Just a few weeks into the start of last season, I was saying what Rangers require if they're going to, give Celtic a proper fight, if they're going to wrestle around in the muck with Celtic over the course of this campaign or whatever campaign, they actually require regime change. And it was obvious for some time that the previous board was dysfunctional, fractured, too many egos, too much bad blood, a lack of trust, even inside their own room, never mind with the guys outside it. So Rangers really needed this regime change. They've got it, and it's an exciting regime change, isn't it? When you add in the American factor, the little bit of stardust from the San Francisco 49ers, it's all there. And I think Rangers fans will be, really interested to hear what's said tomorrow and by whom, what sort of promises are made, what sort of, just get a feel for the whole thing. It'll be interesting, just even in terms of getting a gauge for guys' personality. I've said previously, I'm told that Andrew Kavanagh, he's not really a guy that I think would be natural in front of the cameras or grabbing the headlines, but he hasn't been shy in terms of, since the Daily Record revealed that he was heading up this consortium to buy Rangers, he's not been hiding, has he? He's put himself up front at games. He's visited the stadium, he's visited the training ground. So, for a guy who's apparently naturally quite cautious and straight, he's going to have to try and feel comfortable now in this new position of speaking publicly, speaking to the supporters, engaging, and that'll be interesting. I feel that Parag Marath is a little bit more naturally a sort of showman, and he'll settle. He's a slot right in. But it's just going to be so fascinating because it's the first chance that anybody's had to ask questions and hear it from the horse's mouth. What exactly does the future look like for Rangers under American owners? It's just, there's so much to take from it. And as I said earlier, not least from a Celtic perspective, because they'll be looking at this going, right, okay, how serious do we need to take this threat? And what do we need to do to guard against it? Because Celtic have got money in the bank. They've been squirreling rainy day money away for this very moment, so now they've got to make an assessment themselves. How serious is this, and what does Celtic need to do to stay in front? So there's just so much. It's just utterly fascinating. I'm really looking forward to hearing what the Americans have to say tomorrow.
Aye, it certainly won't be boring, and we'll be back to cover it all at 6 p.m. tomorrow on the Hotline Live.